This is a meditation on peace. There are 3 steps. First, let go of the outside. Everything you can see, hear, and feel. Allow yourself to simply let it be what it is, and let go of it. The second step, turn within and connect with the deepest part of yourself, the soul, the still, silent core of your being, whose essence is peace. The third step is to turn the mind upward and beyond and connect with the eternal, immeasurable, infinite source of beautiful, sweet peace. We start at the physical level. Check that your body is balanced and you're sitting comfortably, and then gently allow yourself to let go, to disconnect from everything that is around you in the everyday material world. What you see, what you hear, what you feel, let it be, and let yourself detach. And as you do this, you find yourself naturally oriented to an inner space. Turn the mind within and allow yourself to feel and connect with that subtle point of light that is the self, the soul. I, the soul, am deeply peaceful. I am essentially still, quiet, and silent. I allow myself to feel this essence, this core of my own soul. This is what it's like to be me, peaceful, quiet, tranquil, serene. I am steady in this state, and so I move my mind upwards and beyond. Letting everything to do with the here and now merge, and I shift into a broader, more universal space. It is a world of light beyond the universe, and there I encounter the source, the beautiful point of infinitesimal light, yet infinite peace. An ocean merged in a point. I am focused, I am connected, and from that point, the waves of deep peace wash gently over me. And I am filled with that power of silence, that extraordinary feeling of total peace. It fills me completely. It overflows and extends into the vast distance. I become like a conduit. The peace flows into me from that tiny point and becomes a huge ocean of pure, peaceful feelings that I can direct so that it encompasses the whole world. And the whole world can feel that subtle, beautiful, and sweet peace that it craves so deeply. I hold this state for a while. Totally focused. And then gently I withdraw myself back into my essence, back into the day-to-day world. But still, that peace is with me, spreading like an atmosphere around me. Om Shanti.
Hi everyone, good evening, Om Shanti, welcome. Ta-da! Look at Santosh's new invention. When I came and I sat, I go, what have you been up to? So he changed the whole setting of the space. I hope you like it. It seems a little bit much, but it's okay. I like the little simple little stuff that we had. He told me don't say anything about it, but I couldn't help it. I'm sorry, Santosh. But it's much. But tell me if it's like a thumbs up, yay, or it's like, Anyway, for the sake of progress, what do? You know, we're always trying to find a thought to move our narratives forward. Sometimes it comes directly from you, sometimes it comes from somebody else, and yet we're all working on life together. Now, we are going through a really, really challenging time in the United States of America. 50 states have declared having riots or protesters in some way or the other in this country. Everybody, can you imagine this? 50 states. At one point, we thought the pandemic was the killer, but now what is actually happening, I don't even know what happened to the 6 feet of social distancing. Where's that now? What I'm recognizing is nobody's doing social distancing anymore. So it almost feels like we're in a twilight zone. Santosh, doesn't it feel like we're in a twilight zone? How could we have been 2.5, 3 months in a stay-at-home lockdown position, being told by government leaders, being told by the CDC all about 6 feet of social distancing, wearing masks, wearing gloves, and now we've got literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people marching on the streets from New York City all the way to the other end of the country, to California. Are you awakened yet? Are you aware that these times are no games? Are you aware that this is the big wake-up call? And we are going to have to step inside and step up. It's not even about a political leader. We're all in this together. Even if you're in your community and there's no one banging down your doors, you are affected. It's still the country that you have a karmic investment in. And not only that, the country has a karmic investment with the rest of the world. Whatever happens in America has an impact on the entire world. Believe it or not, 80% of the media comes from America. The economy is running based on the American economy. Do you understand the powerful time that we're in? So our Monday meditation is to meditate, to pray, to hold a vigil for all the souls on this land. That pain inside of souls that have been festering for so long, feeling that they're not seen, they're not heard, they're not valued because of the color of the skin, sacrificed another one of its own just a little bit over a week or 2 weeks ago. And where he's yelling he can't breathe, I love what my friend Bishop Carlton Pearson wrote yesterday. Don't say I can't breathe, say we breathe. And then this is what we have to do. We can breathe. Now let's make reforms, because each time you say I can't breathe, even just say to yourself, if you say to yourself, I can't breathe, like you're going to start to can't breathe. But if you say we can breathe, and we're here to make changes in this country, we're here to bring light into this country. Do you feel the difference? Try it. Say to your mind, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. End violence. Just see how your heart feels, your chest feels, your head feels. Now say, we can breathe. We're going to end violence. We can breathe. We're going to change, the police officer, the enforcement laws. We can breathe. We are going to stop these useless killings. We can breathe. Do you feel the difference? Everything is about interpretation and the way you choose to use your thoughts. So I want to thank my friends at Christ Church Unity of Orlando who produced this meditation, which I love a lot. And I thought that it will set the tone for the healing energy that I would like to have around our country, for our brothers and sisters, black, white, tall, short, Democrat, Republican, rich, poor, immigrant, illegal, legal, just all of God's children. Break your bondage with yourself. Step inside of the soul. And find your peace. enjoy this meditation, and we'll come back again and hold some more silence for the country. As I sit here in quiet reflection, I'm reminded how my thoughts create my reality. I've accepted that I am what I am because of what I think. So what if for this moment I choose to let go of my various attachments to physical forms that have limited my potential and my capacity? What if I chose to be free from limitations of thinking? So just for a little while, I invite you to take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And imagine for a moment, what if I no longer had an attachment to my name? How would that feel? What if I let go of the awareness of the gender? What if I let go of the roles that I play, the titles that I own? What if I decided to release thinking of myself as a religion, a language, a nationality? What if I choose to just let go of the name, gender, role, title, religion, language, nationality, and let go of the awareness of the body? How would I feel? Who would think of me in this awareness? And who would I think of? I would think of God. And God's remembrance would fall on me. And I, the living soul, would be completely free. Let me just sit in this moment for a little longer and just be free. Now gently bring back the awareness of your gender, language, nationality, title, role, name, religion, whatever. Bring it back to your awareness and see if you can bring the experience of freedom and peace as you go out into the world and play your various parts. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Can we stay in that silence for a little longer? I've been thinking about what all of this means to us. And we can talk about our race and our gender and political party, but we'll still get distracted. I remembered once talking to a priest, and we had a discussion about religion, of course. And the discussion is about, if you believe that Jesus died for your sins, then you'll be saved. And I says, I do believe that he made a sacrifice, and it inspired me to believe in being saved by committing to the values and the determination and the fortitude and the standing strong in your faith and in your truth. I believe in that. But I asked him the question about, there are many stories about individuals who belong to certain religions and they've done certain actions and they still declare themselves, I'm a Christian, I'm a Jew, I'm a Muslim, I'm Buddhist, I'm Hindu. But my conversation with him was, but my religion is peace. And of course he asked me to elaborate on that. And I said, with all 8 billion souls, at the time we were only 6 billion, but now all souls were born originally peaceful. That's their religion. And the choices that they've made perhaps have disturbed that peace. So if we begin to use the reference of being a soul, of being a soul whose religion is peace, and are you going to tell me that when you have a thought against your peace, when you say something against your peace, when you do something against your peace, doesn't the soul automatically recognize it has gone against its religion? Or it has broken the true meaning of its religion? You automatically feel it. So if over 300 million residents of this particular land, if over 300 residents of this land, everyone's original religion is peace, then we can protest peacefully, we can fight for justice peacefully, we can speak for truth peacefully, because I'm living from the religion of the soul. I invite America to tune in to the original religion of the Spirit, the religion of peace. The problem right now in this country is so huge. Can one man, one woman cure it? I don't know. But I do believe that each individual stepping into themselves to reignite their original potential and purpose, they can as a collective. I'm watching thousands of people marching on those streets out there, and they're waking up the National Guards. I heard the president went into a bunker and the lights in the White House went dark last night. I've heard that places are being burned, places are being looted, and the anger of people being sequestered for 2 or 3 months, jobs being lost, uncertainty of a virus that nobody knows how they're going to get it, how they're going to survive it. And then to come to this, just imagine what's happening in the spirit level. So can you and I tonight rekindle and remember the original nature of the soul? We only become peaceless when thoughts that are connected to an experience disturbs the peace that's original. If we weren't born with the original power of peace, do you think would be disturbed if we see something on TV or something of a man taking his last breath with a police officer's knee in his throat? Do you think we'll be disturbed? Would be like, eh. Now remember, I chose not to watch it. I've just heard about it. And just to even tell you about it, just because I've heard about it, I can still visualize how horrible that is because I've seen images of it in pictures. I haven't seen the video. I choose not to. Why? I want my peace to not be disturbed so I can serve and help. Why? Powerless at a level of law and order to go out there and initiate change. Why? I don't know if what's happening is actually even my responsibility. Why? I don't want to get so angry and so emotionally out of shape that I am no longer good to myself. I can give you a million reasons why I chose not to look at that video. But the real reason is that I want to be strong. Strong for you, strong for what's going to come, strong for me. And how do I find strength? I try and I do the best that my emotions don't attack me, don't take a toll on me. The world outside is driven by emotions. And we're going to have to look out for ourselves. So let's pause right here at this particular hour. And I'd like to take us into another meditation for the country. And I'll guide us through this for the next few minutes. Take a deep breath. Breathe. Relax. Put on the video for us to do a meditation on. And I'll guide you through the meditation. Make yourself comfortable. Breathe in deeply. Inhale and exhale. Pause. Observe what thoughts are coming on the screen of your mind. Do you want them there? Are these the thoughts you'd like to have on the screen of your mind? Or would you like them to be purpose-filled? Vibrations that serve the nation, the soil of the nation, the soil, the land. And then to serve the residents of that land. Just contemplate on that for a little bit. Do you care about serving the energy of the land of the United States of America, wherever you might be tonight listening in? If you're outside of the country of America, can you help us with your pure thoughts and your peaceful vibrations? Do you care what the energy of the land is sending back to its citizens as a signal? Again, do you care what the energy is of the land that is sending a message back to the citizens? Take your time. We're not in a rush. And now I'd like you to observe the residents of this land, the citizens of this land. Whether you are an immigrant, legal, black, white, a Democrat, Republican, a Hindu, a Jew, a Catholic, a Muslim, an atheist. I don't care how many labels you want to put on yourself. You're a citizen. You're a resident of this country. What's the energy that you are willing to invest in the land? Peace, wisdom, maturity, perhaps, love, happiness. It can be a variety of things that you're able to invest in the land. So move away from what's wrong or what's right. Just focus on what you are willing to bring forth as a vibration. So you're bringing forth a vibration. And it's going to come from a thought. And here we go. I, the immortal, eternal, imperishable, pure being of light, I connect to the energy of God's sacred vibrations. I allow the energy of God's love to connect with me and to naturally flow through me with love and peace and kindness. When I'm in this space of reflection, I become a catalyst to generate vibrations that serve the land, that serves the cells of the body, serves the environment, serves the mind. Imagine I, the soul, am immortal, eternal, imperishable. And my original religion is peace. I bring that to the land, and I bring it to my brothers and sisters in America. May someone be touched by our collective vibrations of peace and compassion. May they turn around and walk away peacefully and begin to think peacefully. May they have a realization that reveals to them their choices carry a consequence, and that they choose peace. May they find creative new ways to tell stories, to impact reform, to make positive change. And to all the souls that happen to have positions of leadership in this country, together let's collectively send them a profoundly powerful ray of God's vibration of purity to awaken their conscience, to move their thinking patterns from their roles and their titles and their positions, and to open up their compassion for humanity, and more than anything else, to open up their humility. Take a deep breath. Offer your final vibrations of peace to the citizens of this country and land. And offer your peace to the earth. And allow that peace to surround you completely. Let's hold another minute of complete silence, spreading God's light and peace to all the souls protesting on the streets, to the law enforcement officers to calm down, to the National Guards to be at peace, to the leaders in the White House, to the leaders in Capitol Hill, in the Department of Justice. Awaken to your peace. Please. Find your peace. Step out of the attachment to your uniform, your title, your position, and your delusional temporary form of power. Step out. And awaken your peace. Let's hold some silence. Again, and really let's just settle in. A mother called me today that her teenage daughter was going out to march, and she was petrified because of the virus, because of the possibility of getting arrested, because of the possibility of even getting shot or hurt. And she had no idea what to tell her or what to say. So there are times in which words can't help. Only your vibrations can help. Only your vibrations will help. I've said this before. We disarm people who are in a mentally outraged state with our peace. They generally never know what to do. It's like trying to hit or beat up a 2-month-old baby. That's how high your peace has to become. So to build that quality of inner peace, first thing in the morning, commit to your routine of meditation. Read something from an inspirational book or your scripture, or listen to that which has a lot of positive affirmations, or write a letter to yourself in the morning. Write the letter to yourself in the morning and put down your deepest thoughts. The second thing I'd like you to do to amplify your presence of peace, every hour in the hour, pause for your traffic control and bring peace inside and spread peace outside. It's like a vibrational practice. And imagine that whenever you walk in your room or in your house or outside, you're leaving the fragrance of peace behind. That's your contribution, one of the many that you can make. The third thing is, don't listen to too much news at all. Someone told me today that they heard the news today and they got so bothered. And then as a result, I hadn't watched the news at all. I think I'm down to 15 minutes, if that much a day, except from whatever I see on Twitter, which might not be always a good thing. But if I keep pulling in that vibration, I pick up the virus of the energy that the media is conveying in terms of what's going on. And there's no doubt it's out there. But cannot our peaceful vibration go to them? If their vibration is coming to us, just because we're watching it on the news and we're seeing an image, can't we show the image of peace? Peaceful eyes, a peaceful smile, a peaceful presence. Can't we do that too? So if we can create this energy of peace more and more, then we can push out this negative, dark, violent energy that is trying to take over our lives. If we don't do it, we're going to get sick with the virus. The virus of anxiety, fear, anger, hate, deception. And even though our marching is justified, because everyone has a limit, culture, time, people, situations have a limit, then of course those emotions are valid. And at the same token, how long can you stay angry? How long can you stay hurt? Chemically, it's not even normal. You get angry for 5 minutes and you're supposed to go back to normal. You can't stay angry for hours. It's like you're hurting yourself tremendously. So we have to become aware of what we are in control of. And that's our thoughts and our feelings. So can I ask you that until all of this calms down every day, when you wake up, send your blessings to America? Every hour in the hour, pause for 30 seconds, send your blessings. You have to care though. If you don't care, you won't do it. But if you care, you will. You'll send your blessings to the country. Okay. So I don't think anyone has any questions because it's Meditation Monday, but I can check. see who are my friends that are on today. Today is, Santo says today is Monday. Tomorrow will be the Raj Yoga meditation course that will start on Zoom. So I think you're going to the Meditation Museum. Portia, Om Shanti. Hello, my sweet sister. You're welcome. Your miracle words of wisdom stating sending your positive will help. So true. And I want you to know, I'm not telling you just to sit back and send positive, peaceful thoughts and that's it. If you are engaged in society like we are, we're still on calls. We're talking to people. We're trying to move it forward. We're trying to initiate change. So not to think that we're just sitting, meditating, sending peaceful vibrations, even though I believe that is also a very big positive, especially if I don't have the routine of having a lot of waste or negative thoughts. So please know that I want you to know there's a balance of both. Call your members of Congress or Senate, get involved, but do it peacefully. That peace within you will disarm them and their motives. Okay, Erica, thank you. Tina, thank you for joining in again. Elissa, nice to have you. Tony B, the Proverbs 18:10, the Lord is a mighty tower where his people can run for safety. Thank you, Tony B. Ranju, thanks for having us on. Joyce, if only they would stop murdering us, my heart is breaking. I know, Joyce. I know. It's a little too much. Can I beg you to don't feed too much of the news? That's one. Two, can I tell you this? They will stop murdering African Americans. This is a major watershed moment. This is a major turn. The White House has never gone dark. A president has never gone in a bunker unless there was a war. It happened last night. Something is happening. Don't let your hurt and your pain disempower you from bringing this dark period of our lives into light. So it's sort of like you break your leg and you have to rehabilitate it, and it's painful, but we have to do it. And as difficult as it is, we don't have an option. Kirit, with the calmness after the meditation, I feel like not wanting to open my eyes to let the peace and calmness end. Good. Mercedes, Om Shanti, my sweet sister. Sharanya, I hope I said that right. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate Brother Santosh too. Wendy, Om Shanti. Usha, welcome. Jennifer Scotland, Om Shanti. John V, Durga, Kushali, Elaine, nice to have you. Praveen, Reverend Doris, so glad you could join us every night. Lucian, Shobha, Nicole, Louise, Om Shanti. Welcome everyone. Any questions on Facebook? Nasira, how to explain to someone to set boundaries in relationship that's been causing problems, which led to a breakup. So are you broken up already? Have you broken up? Because if you're broken up, then it's not going to be valid. But when you get into any relationship, be aware of where you are vibrationally, which will require a lot of deep self-honesty with the self. And if you ever want to choose to decipher how honest you are, match your thoughts with the values and the principles and the virtues of how God's energy flows. It's constantly wanting to uplift, never putting down. So when you set these boundaries, if it's for a temporary period until you get strong enough, that's fine. But when you start to evolve in your vibrational field, there are automatic invisible boundary lines that are created for others to respect. So I want you to work on that from an inner level as well, just to see how that works. If he didn't set boundaries, then maybe he's not cognizant of maybe his long-term future or goals, or he's not certain about his own self. That will be a journey for him, Nazira, for him to figure out you have no control over that. But if you've both loved each other, at least you be the one that maintain your honor and keep your self-respect and your self-worth throughout whatever the friendship might be afterwards. But just acknowledge that he's got some work to do, and so do you. But you mustn't step down from your principles or your self-respect, because then the next energy that comes to you will meet you at where you're at. So you don't want to keep repeating that cycle. Okay? All right then. Hello Sridhar, nice to have you. Long time no see. Ashley, Om Shanti. Feliz, Om Shanti. Indira, glad to have you. Sureka, nice to have you from Mississauga, Canada. I knew a sister who was from Mississauga, Canada. Her name is Anne. So it's nice to have you. Betty Brown, Rashmin, good to have you. Patricia, glad to have you on today, my sweet sister. Lots of love and lots of peace to all of you. So we'll close off with some meditations now. I want to thank our friends at Awake TV for sharing tonight's program on their network. I appreciate Jennifer Hill and Amanda, who is the founder of Awake TV. So if you'd like to know some information about them, just go online. Lana, lovely to have you on today. It was lovely having your kids on our Zoom meditation production. You were wonderful. I know we're always critical about our performance. That's okay. It happens. Okay, yes, Mercedes, I will definitely let you know if you can be of help. We're always in need of service and help. We are always in need of expanding the opportunity for souls to get involved with good karma. So we'll definitely take your service in whatever way you'd like to help us out. So we will close tonight with some meditation in silence again. It's 7:30. Did I miss anything, Santosh? Oh, yes? Is everything okay? Okay. I can't see him now because now that he's changed up the studio, I have to make sure I can see him and connect. So we're going to close with a meditation, right? Can we play one of our songs from Bliss? Do you have Love, Peace, and Wisdom are the three golden keys? So there's this beautiful artist called Lucinda Drayton, and she has performed many songs for the Brahma Kumaris over the years. But her voice and her vibrations are so powerful in terms of her music. We love to use her music a lot because we think it's of greatest service, of course. I hope everybody I hope you will keep your faith and believe that good still exists and that there are angels amongst you. And there are those who have come as messengers to show you the way. And I hope that that deeper part within you responds to that. So that the serving of your powerful energy and valuable energy is not to the energy of darkness. Please be safe. Please be peaceful. Please care. Om Shanti. Good night.
If love were a bird, I would stroke her bright feathers. Then I'd watch her fly free, cross the still of the dawn. And if peace were a mountain, we'd gather around her to bathe in her silence, her power, her call. If wisdom could sing or whisper his secrets, eternally teaching the ways of the free. In my mind I can see them, I hear them, and I feel them. For love, peace, and wisdom are all part of me. If love has her freedom and peace her expression, surely wisdom will grow like a flower in bloom. The seed has been planted and tended and watered by the prayers of the hopeful and the tears of the brave. We long to return to that place of still waters and sit on the banks under some shady tree. In my mind I can see it, I hear it, and I feel it. And love, peace, and wisdom are all that we need. Some call me a dreamer, some will call me a seeker. One who follows the stars on a quest for the truth. But every believer holds a deep hidden memory of a time when the earth was a flower in bloom. We long to return to that place of still waters and sit on the banks under some shady tree. In my mind, I can see it. I hear it, and I believe it. And
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sister Jenna, your host for our new America Meditating segment called Wise-ish. It's your power boost for the morning. It's for you to take your dose for your inner cure. Join us every day, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 a.m. to 8:45 ET. Don't forget, take your dose. See you soon.